Good evening, my name is Soma. I'm the Whisky Sommelier for the world famous whiskey bar, the Bascule bar, well-renowned bar in Cape Town, situated beneath the Cape Grace Hotel in the basement. We are the largest selection of whiskies in the Southern Hemisphere. We have a total of around about 460 whiskies from around the world. This evening I've decided to choose some of the whiskies that I like and I enjoy, and I'd like to take you through those whiskies as we go along. Whiskey number one would be a bourbon that I thoroughly enjoy. It's the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It's made from a percentage of corn. It's very sweet, very perfumey. It's ideal for an aperitif or an after dinner drink as well. And I must say I thoroughly enjoy it with desserts, chocolates, any nice rich puddings. I think it's perfect. It has a lovely nice bouquet. It has also a well-balanced taste. Lots of fruits, lots of vanilla coming, and it's something that you should try. It's a Wild Turkey Rare Breed made in the States. Okay. Okay, when it comes to tasting of whiskey, it's recommended that you try a little of the whiskey, get the mouth feel, for example, like this. See what's the reaction between whiskey and the palate. Okay, find out all the different type of taste. For me, what's coming through is lots of almonds, lots of vanilla, lots of musk sweets as well. Then what you need to do is to add a little bit of water, just a fraction of water. You don't need to kill it. That's it, too much. Oops, sorry for the spillage. Give it a little swirl. Now hold it up to your nose, and now give it a try. Changes the whiskey totally differently. What the water does is actually releases the alcohols, okay? Therefore making the whiskey somewhat very softer, a lot more palatable, and also a lot more enjoyable. So if you're thinking of tasting whiskies, I would definitely recommend that you add a little bit of water, okay? But if you're drinking whiskey, please, you need to enjoy whiskey whichever way you please. You want to add ice, you want to add water, you want to add soda water, or whatever your favorite mix, it's left entirely upon you. But when you're tasting, it's recommended that you add a little bit of water. Whiskey number two is from Ireland. It's made from single malt whiskies. This is a blend. Ireland has just a few selected distilleries, and Jameson's is one of them, and this is my favorite. It's a very limited 15-year-old. It's a very crisp, sort of refreshing style of whiskey. Definitely as an aperitif, I would definitely recommend this with a nice entree, a nice salad, perfectly for a summer's afternoon to be enjoyed with the great salad. Whiskey number three would be the Edreda. Edreda is the smallest distillery in Scotland. It's run by 3 people ever since it was founded or originated. This is a very sweet style of whiskies. Okay, for me it has lots of bouquet as well, lots of fruit, great vanilla notes coming through. It's lovely with chocolate, also with dessert as well. Very limited collection. I doubt you'll find this bottle anywhere in Africa. We are the only ones in Bascule that have this bottle. Proud to say that. And then we move on to the lowlands of Scotland. Okay, the lowlands haven't been known as a great producing region for whiskies, but this is a great whiskey. It's the 3 wood. When I say 3 wood, this one has been aged in 3 different casks. One of them would be a bourbon cask, an Oloroso sherry cask, and a Pedro's Yemen port cask. And then we'll move on to the Clynelish. The Clynelish is the coastal highlands. It's a great main course whiskey. When I say main course, it's a big whiskey. It demands big food. I think it's perfect with nice rich game meat. Smoked salmons will be ideal as well. That is why I decided to bring out some smoked salmon, just to show you guys how whiskey will complement some of the dishes that I've recommended. And then we move on to my favorite, Ardbeg. This is a big whiskey. It's not for a beginner, I would recommend. It's something of a whiskey lover's whiskey, more of a connoisseur style of whiskey. It's very big, big on smoke, big on peat. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's great with the cheese platter, with a big nice cigar, for example a Partagas or a Cohiba. The weather needs to be right. It's actually a cold evening or cold afternoon style of whiskey. Okay, thank you, cheers. This is our famous whiskey club. Similar to the Vinotech, we recruit members We have been a total of about 75 different whiskey club members. This is also one of its kind in South Africa. What we try to do is we sublet a locker or a bottle space. We have a members retail list. They can buy from the retail list, and when they buy, they're allowed to keep their bottles if they haven't finished. And whenever they come back again, we can just open up and allow them access to their memberships. This is our famous cellar. We store approximately 17,000 bottles of wine in this cellar. What we normally do is we also lease these bins to private individuals, companies. They bring in their own wines, they store it here whenever they want to come along. We open up for them. They choose whatever they want to choose, and then they can enjoy it at their own leisure. So that's one of the benefits. We host membership evenings. We give our members a chance to get together. We bring in new products. We give them an opportunity also to sample these new products. So it's a great concept. It's one of its kind in Cape Town. If you think of joining and becoming a member, please give me a call. Thanks.